Hi everyone, my name is Enda and this is The Yarn and the Restless. It has been 2 months since I've recorded with no reason. It's just summertime and I've been out and about. I have been knitting a lot though, and I think it's time I show what I've been doing. I actually didn't bring out everything that I have knit and touched in the last 2 months just because when I was setting up to record this video, I just wanted to sit down and do it. So I figured I would just bring the stuff that is the most relevant. Yeah, but I've been swatching, I've been thinking of new designs. There's a lot of like little things everywhere. I can see something actually in the background that I would have liked to have brought over that was crochet, but just means I'll make another video sooner than 2 months. So where to begin? I'm gonna have some coffee. I think this is reversed, but it says I love my job. I do love my job. It's a privilege to love your job. Okay, so I'm gonna first talk about something that I have shown, for almost a year. I bought this yarn last mid-September when I went out of town for my birthday, and it kind of sat in a bag for a while and was languishing. I just didn't feel like working on it. There's no need to explain that any further. I just didn't feel like working on it. But one of my last videos, I showed it and was talking about how I wanted to work on it and finish it. And after that, so I haven't even done, this isn't something that I worked on recently, but I saw it and was like, I gotta show that. I had finished a sleeve. This is the full garment. It has this texture all over it with these 2 cables. One of my cats has the zoomies. And I think I had started the sleeve maybe to like here or so. I'm pretty sure I ripped back and reworked it though, because it was really big. Okay, my cat has the zoomies and he's sitting on some plastic now, so there's gonna be some sound back there. And then I did this cuff, which seems really tiny, but I do like a tight cinched in. Oh no, it's perfect. I love that. So I finished the sleeve. I don't think I'll be able to accurately like show this with this big t-shirt that I'm wearing. Maybe though. I do like a deep armhole for this reason, so I can have my t-shirts on underneath. I darkened my hair. This is weird. It feels weird with the shirt on underneath. So there we go. I love this. I can't wait to put the band around it though. It's just so weird. This is just something I self-drafted. I'm not making a pattern for this. Mostly because I made it so long ago that I'm just like not going back in time to figure out how I did it. And I have learned so much since then. But I don't have a lot of worsted weight designs, and this is worsted weight, so I don't know. But just wanted to show that I did some work on this. So last time, I think I can't remember if the Keelan vest I was working on was in testing or about to go in testing, or if I was still working on my sample. But the vest is done. It's kind of a textured knit beginning, but I never really make textured stuff, so this is kind of out of my element. I don't know. Anyways, the test for this finished yesterday or the day before. I don't know. It finished, it's done. And I am just editing the pattern now with all of the helpful feedback I got, adding some more visuals to the pattern, and it will be released on the 28th, which I meant to look at what day of the week that is. I don't know. It's like next Monday or next Sunday, or I don't know, but July 28th this will be out. And this is, I used Spin Cycles, it's actually Spin Cycle and Farmer Daughter Fibers yarn for this. Yeah, the test went well. There were a few hiccups exactly where I thought there would be, and that's okay, they got worked out. I'm calling this the Keelan vest, which is an Irish name. A lot of these, especially the honeycomb, is just like so traditionally used in Irish knits, so I just thought it was fitting. That's that. I finished it. It's done. And it's really amazing seeing other people make your designs. It's just incredible. It's really cool seeing people use different yarns, different colors, people lengthening it. Somebody held mohair with theirs, and it was just so pretty. Makes me want to knit another one, but I don't think I will be. So that's done, and the pattern will be out on the 28th. Another throwback to last fall. Sorry, my hair is like extra snaky today, and I'm just trying to deal with that. I had started this. What is happening? It's like you can see the reflection of me on it. What? I don't know how that's happening. Anyways, I started this raglan sweater. This is the step-by-step sweater pattern that Florence, I can't remember if she has another, Handmade by Florence, put out. I started this last fall. It was going to be a gift, and then that kind of fell through, so I continued to make it for myself, which I'm really into. And I had been working on the yoke for such a long time, and last week I finished the body. The body looks really short, but I'm very short, so that worked out. Originally, when I was knitting this as a gift, I was not dreading, but mentally preparing for having to knit like such a longer body. I'm used to knitting all of my things cropped, so like 9-10 inches from the armhole down to the end. And I was anticipating like doubling that for the gift, and it just seemed like it was gonna take forever. And here we are. It's not going to. I just have to do the sleeves now. Also, I haven't been working in thicker yarn for quite some time. When I learned how to knit, I was like kind of only using worsted weight and 6mm needles, which everything was just so fast. And then, now I feel like I'm using 3.5 as my go-to, and like a DK weight or a sport weight yarn, which is just much thinner. So going back to this, it actually seemed really fast, and I don't know, it was just really fun to get back into. I can't wait to wear this. I want to finish the sleeves before mid-September because I am going to Copenhagen for my birthday. I've been wanting to go to Copenhagen for a few years now, and I had a trip planned last year that fell through, and now, which I'm kind of glad it did because it was going to be snowy and cold. And now I'm going mid-September for my birthday, and the weather's going to be nice. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be very like autumnal colors. Everything just worked out really good. And I want to wear some of my knits. So I want to finish this. That's that. That's all I gotta say about that. I want to finish that. Let's see. Recently, I spent some time taking care. Oh no, I dropped a stitch. Oh no, taking care of a friend post surgery. And when I went to the hospital to hang out there while he was in surgery, I started just kind of a plain stockinette garment, and I'm working it from the bottom up. I really enjoy bottom up. I know the majority of knitters don't like that, and that's fine, do you. I bought this a few days before the hospital day. This is like how things have been going for me. I had a first date planned and I just like didn't want to go. I didn't want to go. It probably would have been fun. I probably would have enjoyed the connection actually looking back, but I just didn't want to, so I didn't, and I canceled. And I thought like I wasn't gonna do anything that day, but then I took myself out. Which is just like very me right now. I took myself out and I had a wonderful day. I took myself on a date and it was great. I really enjoyed that day, and I bought this for myself. I went to a nice lunch in San Francisco and then bought this, and it was just a sweet day. So then I started knitting this, which when I bought the yarn, looking at this, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. This is going to be amazing. And I still feel that way, but I don't know. Looking at this, I'm like, is this ugly? Hold on. Let me just try to situate it. Right? It's like, is it ugly? I think it's going to be pretty. And I don't know. It'll just be an oversized drop shoulder sweater. Like, it doesn't matter really. It is really soft. I rarely work with acrylic for no particular reason, but this is 100% acrylic, and it's very soft, and I look forward to being able to wash it and nothing terrible happening. So yeah, this is bunched up, but it's quite big. It's going to be quite oversized, and I'm just working it from the bottom up, and we'll see later on if it's terribly ugly or not. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be cool. Okay, I only have one more thing to show, which means it's going to be a shorter video, which I'm glad about. I'll be back a little more regularly now, but I don't really enjoy uploading the hour videos. It takes forever. And it kind of makes the whole process feel a little more daunting. Like, oh, I want to record a video today. Oh my gosh, it's going to take so long to do all these things. I think a shorter format is just how things are going to go, hopefully, from now on. But if you have been watching, you know that I say one thing and do another. So, I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? All right, so this is a new design that I'm hoping to have go into testing within the next week or so. I will finish my second sleeve during the test. I do that often, but I just want to get it out, and the second sleeve is going to be exactly the same as the first, so I don't think that's an issue. Let's see, I've shown it before. I don't remember how to do this. I'm just gonna show it. Here it is. Remember? Now it has a sleeve. Cool. Has a puffy mohair sleeve that's not like super big, and then a cinched in cute matching cuff to this. I love it. Look at the back. The I can't remember what yarn I used. I think it's Spin Cycle Nocturne in Evening Primrose. I think it just really gets showcased on the back panel. It's so pretty. Clearly the front is a star as well though. I love the way I did the color work. I have been wanting to have some sort of vertical stripe moment in a garment for a while, and I've been trying to figure out how to do so. And I figured it out. It's knit modularly, so this is knit first, and then you pick up stitches along this side and finish the panel this way. You can see like the decreases on this side, which is just a new way of being able to do things, for me at least. I mean, it's not like groundbreaking, but it does open more doors for what I can design in the future. I found these buttons in my stash, which I think really, I was kind of like yellow buttons, but there are these yellowy tones in the yarn that I think it really works well. And then, so the yarn is Spin Cycle. The blue is Spin Cycle Farmer Daughter Collab, Spinster's Daughter. That's what it's called. I talked about that yarn earlier and I couldn't remember Spinster's Daughter. But then the mohair is Knitting for Olive, which I bought myself, but the other yarn was a yarn support for designing. And this is it. I feel very, very proud of this one, and I really, really love it. I kind of went back and forth on, oh no, is this something that I like on paper? I like the way it looks, but I wouldn't actually wear in my own representation, wardrobe style, you know what I'm trying to say? Is it too femme? But I don't think so. I think it's like a very delicate feminine piece, but still when I wear it, it still gives me like, it gives me this boy girl balance that as a as a non-binary person I really enjoy. I've been really struggling with my knitwear of like what I want to design versus what I want to wear, and I want to wear the things I design. So that's been a journey. That's been a journey outside of designing as well, just what I want to put on my body, like what feels good on my body. This is feeling really good on my body though, and when I put it on, I'm like, wow, I feel like I could wear this casually, everyday type wear. I feel like I could dress it up and like wear it to a very special event as well, which I'm really into that. I think that versatility is where I want to be. So if you like it too, the test knit will be out, I don't know, in a week or so. I'll try to make another video when the test knit is live and you can apply to it. It'll also be, I always put my test calls in the testing pool on Ravelry if you use Ravelry. I also post about it on Instagram and link like the Google form to do the application there as well. So lots of places to find that. Spin Cycle will also promote it and you can find it through them as well. But if you want to see things that I'm doing, you could follow me on the Instagram. So that's that. And this is the final thing that I have to share. Is it? No. There's a couple more things, but that's like the final big thing. Hold on, in this little cupboard here. I have been working on a pair of socks. These are for a friend. I'm on the second one. And that's that. I thought I lost this one. I was putting this in my bag to knit on public transportation, and I couldn't find this one, and I just like kind of had a moment where I was like freaking out. I can't believe I lost a whole sock that I knit, and it was supposed to be a gift, and this person knows that I'm making these, and I have to be like, oh, sorry, I lost it, never mind. And I got sad, and then I found it and was like I called the theater that I go to pretty regularly and knit during watching movies, and I called them and was like, have you seen a green sock, like green hand knit sock? And they were like, no. And then I found it right after, and I felt a little silly, but I'm doing that, knitting those socks. I'm knitting myself a pair of socks. Let's see. And there's not a lot going on there, but this is what it looks like so far. One of my friends sent me this yarn, and I was like, oh, it'll match this one that I've had for a while and not known what to do. It looks like this. This is so pretty. I love this. I actually don't know if you can tell, but it has like light blue almost stripes in it applied together. It's really pretty. I'm excited for these. I have a vision of like how I want to wear them already. I don't know, I got a pair of, what are those called? Loafers? And I'm like, oh gosh, I need to knit more socks so I can wear them with my loafers. So that's that. Other than that, I've been making these little charts. It's backwards. That you can get for free on my Ko-Fi, which is linked through my Instagram. Maybe I think I'll have it linked down below here too. Sorry they're mirrored, but yeah, I'm making these too. And I really enjoy making those charts and putting them out there. I put out a pair of socks that had keffiyeh patterning in them as well. That's also for free on my Ko-Fi if you feel so inclined to use knitting in that way. I think that's all. That's all I got. So, I don't know how to do this anymore. Thank you for being here. Thank you for looking at my projects. I want to know what you're working on. And if you want to know when things are happening, like pattern-wise, it's probably best to follow me on Instagram if you use that platform, just because as much as I love making these YouTube videos, I don't feel like as dedicated to do it that regularly. I'm gonna make videos when I feel called to. The vest is coming out on the 28th. The test call for this is coming out in a week or so. And that is that. Thank you so much for being here, and please take care.